Hello, yarn friends. Welcome to the Fiber and Fables podcast. My name is Jess. You can call me Fiber or Fables. I go by both. And welcome in on this very gloomy day in New York. It has been raining all day. I am very, very excited about today's video. I don't know about you, but I have been watching Christmas movies. Probably even before Thanksgiving. I really love a lot of the cheesy romantic Christmas movies, and this year I couldn't stop watching. And so as I was watching, I thought, oh my gosh, there is some really, really beautiful sweaters here, and I figured, why not rank them? That would be fun. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But we have a very meticulous, thought out, scientific process of how we're going to rank them. Number one, we're going to determine if it's Christmas or ski lounge, if it's what vibe it's giving. Number two is, would I wear it? Would I personally wear it? And number three is, would I knit it? And look, this is just my personal preferences, and it's also based on my own knitting and crochet skill sets. So if something is a little more complicated, I probably will not be knitting it anytime soon. And let's get into it. Also, just to note that just because a sweater I'm ranking lower, like, 10, 9, 8, doesn't mean that I don't like it. It just means that just based on all the ones that I have seen. And this is also just a taste of the sweaters that I have seen. So let's get into it. Okay, so coming in at number 10 is a movie that has sort of become a favorite of mine that I have been watching every year since it came out, and that is Single All the Way. It is a classic Christmas love story of two friends that find their way to love. So I hope I'm not spoiling that for anybody. It has been out for a few years, and if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. So we have one of our protagonists, which is Nick, played by Philman Chambers, and he is wearing this beautiful ribbed fitted tie-dye sweater. It is absolutely beautiful. I definitely love this pink and baby blue tie-dye effect. It is a great sweater. Now, is it giving Christmas or ski lounge? I'm gonna say neither. It's sort of giving that it's cold, going to the office or hanging out with friends, and not really it's giving winter, I would say. Would I wear this? Definitely. I love this type of fit. I like kind of like that like mock neck look. I think it's really classic. And would I knit this? Definitely. Probably different colors, but I definitely love the colors that it's giving. Next up at number 9 is Champagne Problems, which is a classic Christmas motif of working girl who works too hard and somehow finds love under all the Christmas lights. So we have Harry Castle, played by Tom Wozniak. I hope I'm saying all that right. So is this giving Christmas or a ski lounge? I'm gonna go with ski lounge. It definitely looks like some kind of like rich guy having eggnog by the fire during Christmas break, but not on Christmas kind of look. So I'm gonna go with ski lounge. Would I wear this? Most definitely. I would definitely wear this. I love this color even, and I love that it has the tweed gives it a lot of depth, and so I would definitely wear this. Would I knit this? 100%. I would totally knit this as well. Would I knit this? Most definitely. Next at number 8 is a new movie that came out this year, which is Jingle Bell Heist. The name is pretty self-explanatory. We have two people who are sort of in this interesting bind, and they have to commit some crime in order to get themselves out. It is a very cute movie. I definitely really liked it. I like that it is a new twist on Christmas movies. It has Connell Swindells from Sex Education. I absolutely love that show too. So it was really great to see him in a film now. So. And we have the star of the show, Olivia Holt, wearing this sort of, I would say Harlequin printed sweater. It has green, yellow, and black. I think this is absolutely beautiful. It has almost like an Argyle kind of feel to it. Is it Christmas or ski lounge? I'm gonna go with Christmas. I think it has a Christmas vibe to it with the green, with the contrasting colors. I know that yellow isn't really a Christmas color, but I definitely see this. I definitely see this going to like an office party, Christmas, uh, thing, and I think it's really cute. It has this very boxy, classic, positive ease fit on her, and I really like it on her. I really love this sweater on her. It has this very positive ease, almost boxy classic look on her. It definitely is something that you can sort of forget about in your closet, and then 10 years later it still is a very classic style. Would I wear this? Probably not. I don't think I look good in those two tones of colors. I would probably wear this maybe in more neutrals or even maybe some more jewel tones. I tend to look better in jewel tones. So no, I would not wear this exact sweater. Would I knit this? Probably. I probably would knit this, but maybe using different colors that I would like more. I do love yellow though, so. Coming in at number 7 is a movie that I really, really enjoyed, which was My Secret Santa. It was such a cute movie. Basically, it's a woman who is kind of in a bind, and she has to pretend, or she has to cosplay as a Santa in order to help pay for her daughter's ski lessons. And there's definitely this Mrs. Doubtfire kind of scene, and I highly recommend the movie if you haven't watched it yet. I had so much fun watching it, and there also is that overshadowing love story that also happens. And we have the star of the show. She is wearing this really punk rock star sweater. It's gray with black stars. This is definitely something I would wear back in my teenage and preteen years, not to date myself, but I am a child of the O's, so this is definitely up my alley. Is this giving Christmas or ski lounge? I'm gonna go with ski lounge, just because it's not, yes, there are stars, which is very Christmassy, but it's not overly Christmassy as in the colors. You could probably wear this any time of the year and it still would work. So no, it's not giving Christmas vibes. But would I wear this? 100% definitely in these colors, 100%. This is actually probably something that I owned back in my day. And would I knit this? Yes, definitely. I loved this kind of mohair. It's giving like mohair 80s kind of vibes. It actually even reminded me of one of the Game of Wool challenges. I thought, oh, this would have been pretty cool. It has that very like slouchy kind of look, but in mohair. So yeah, 100% would wear it, 100% would knit it, and I regret throwing out the one that I had growing up. Number 6, we're going to go back to Champagne Problems with the star of the movie, Minka Kelly, wearing this absolutely beautiful, romantic, lace-fitted cardigan in this very creamy, classic white. It is so delicate, it's so beautiful, and it fits her like a glove, and it's absolutely beautiful. It definitely caught my eye, and I'm gonna go with this as a Christmas sweater, 100%. Although yes, it doesn't have any motifs or anything that screams Christmas, but I can totally see somebody at a Christmas party, at an office party, maybe with a red tank under, or maybe like a red turtleneck under, with their Christmas pin or their elf ears, and it be having total Christmas vibes with it. What I love about it is that you can kind of get away with it during Christmas and not at Christmas, but I'm gonna say it's a Christmas vibe. Would I wear this? 100%. I think it's very feminine. It has a very delicate look to it, and this is definitely something that I would gravitate to. I do have little kids though, so seeing something like that, I'm like, oh my gosh, my kids would tear it up like tissue paper. But yes, 100% I would wear it. Would I knit this? Yes, definitely. I actually plan on knitting something like this next year, but that video is going to be coming out soon. So yes, I definitely would. Probably not in this color, just because white I never do well with white or with caring for white, so I probably would do this even in black. I think black would look really, it would give that kind of corporate goth look. I think that would be great. So yes, I would wear this. Yes, I would knit this. Yes, yes, I love it. And it looks absolutely fantastic on Mika Kelly, and her entire outfits throughout this movie was absolutely stunning. It was very hard to pick one. I really enjoyed this movie this year, so which is why it has 2 spots on my list. Coming to us at number 5 is millennial icon Melissa Joan Hart. She plays the best friend of Alicia Silverstone, another icon in Merry Little Xmas. This movie just came out this year. I absolutely loved it. It had all the Christmas elements, but also had a modern twist on it. It was 2 exes are trying to sort of navigate their way through having Christmas together after their divorce. So and a lot of things go awry, as we can guess. Both of them have love interest. So it's an awesome movie. I absolutely loved it. And Melissa Joan Hart is wearing this beautiful, delicate ballerina pink wrap sweater, and she pairs it with this fur trim, and I think that's going to be a big trend this year. I have another video coming out about my predictions for 2026 trends, so stay tuned for that. But so this sweater, I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna call it a Christmas sweater, and I don't really think it's ski lounge, but I'm gonna go that it's more ski lounge because of the fur trim. And I love the texture on it. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I think it's also very flattering on a lot of different body types. Would I wear this? Absolutely, 100%. I would totally wear this. Would I knit this? Yes, actually, I do have plans to knit something very similar to this. There's actually 2 patterns that I've had my eye on, but I'm not really quite sure which one I would want to do, but it's very similar to this. Coming to us at number 4 is this beautiful classic Fair Isle sweater in this beautiful caramel color. This is from Christmas on the Alpaca Farm, which was the inspiration for this video. I will be getting a little bit more into the film later on in this video, but this sweater is just a timeless classic. It's worn by the sister of one of the main characters, and throughout the movie, everybody is just wearing these great classic sweaters, and I love it. So would I wear this? Absolutely, 100%. I would definitely wear this. Would I knit this? Yes, I actually have plans to knit something very similar in the new year. So yeah, love it. So coming in at number 3 is also a millennial icon, Lindsay Lohan, in Falling for Christmas. I loved this movie when it came out. This movie was probably the movie that got me back into Christmas movies. Seeing her, I think she's done 2. I love both of them, but in Falling for Christmas is a modern soap opera-y Christmas movie. It has all of the elements of amnesia, long lost love, getting lost in snow. It's just an awesome movie. Totally recommend it. And we have Lindsay Lohan. She is wearing this really beautiful vintage style ski slope sweater. It's definitely a great fit on her. Would I say that it's Christmas or ski lounge? It's 100% ski lounge, 100%. It actually has skiing on it, so 100%. Would I wear this? Yeah, definitely. In fact, I did see that there were people that were trying to find a pattern to actually recreate this. Would I knit this? Yeah, probably. Probably not anytime soon though, because it does look it's a little intimidating with the color work, and my skill set is not up to that yet. So would I knit this? Yeah, down the line I would definitely. So number 2, we are gonna go back to Merry Little Xmas with the star of the movie, Alicia Silverstone, in this really, I would say, aggressively Christmassy sweater, but doesn't have those, I guess, more traditional Christmas colors. It's in these very bright, loud colors, and the sweater just gives a lot of, I guess, aggression, or just a lot, is kind of saying a lot. There's these huge motifs on it, and they don't have very high contrasting colors. It's a great sweater. And what's funny is that she's wearing this sweater during a big emotional moment. So I wonder if that was kind of an element. She was, I think she is a producer on the movie, so it wouldn't surprise me that her, as sort of a fashion icon, of her maybe having influence there. It also has this really awesome vintage feeling to it, and not to spoil anything in the movie, but Alicia is playing a character that cares a lot about the environment. She thrifts a lot. In fact, her kids sort of make fun of her for that all of her gifts for them are all thrifted, and all of the clothes are all secondhand. So I love that they used a very vintage inspired or vintage style sweater, and all throughout the movie, everybody is wearing really classic Christmas sweaters. So, and a little honorary mention of her beau. He's also wearing a really cute Christmas sweater. So, so is this Christmas or ski lounge? It's 100% Christmas, even though it's not in traditional colors. It's still a Christmas sweater, 100%. Would I wear this? Yeah, I actually think I would. It's usually not something I tend to gravitate to. It's not something I tend to wear. I like to think of my style as kind of like corporate goth mom look, like very functional, not very loud. I tend to be a little intimidated by those colors and that type of print, but you know what? Yes, I would totally wear something like this. Would I knit this? I don't know. I don't know if I would knit this. Maybe I would. It may be more high contrasting colors, but maybe not this exact colors. But these are colors I tend to like. I do like jewel tones. So I'm not sure. Basically, would I knit this? So Christmas at the Alpaca Farm is actually the inspiration for this video. I was watching it and was totally inspired by everybody's sweater. This movie is about a designer who is sort of disillusioned or kind of burnt out by the fashion industry, and really wants to focus on sustainable fabric, sustainable wool, and goes and quits her job, goes to the alpaca farm, and tries to convince the owner to let her use his wool. Actually, he corrects her and says that alpaca is called fleece and not wool. So we get to learn something from this movie. And ensue, they start to build a romance through it. But in every single scene, all of these knits completely knock it out of the park. Also a knit designer, and we also get a few clips of dyeing, the dyeing process as well, and the spinning process. So this movie definitely is for knitters. I am actually surprised that it wasn't getting as much buzz or as much talk as it should have. This definitely sort of touches in all realms of knitting, and we see her even knit throughout the movie as well. It was such a joy to watch, to also watch somebody have a knitter's mindset and also be designing and to sort of be taken along through the process. There is a bit of movie magic where it has to whip up, I think it was 6 sweaters in the matter of like less than a week, and I think that everybody who has knitted anything before knows that is virtually impossible, but she definitely pulls it off, and all of the designs are absolutely lovely. They I wouldn't say that they were giving exactly Christmas sweaters, but they were definitely giving just absolutely beautiful classic knits and these really soft tones, and they even have a moment about this really beautiful blue color, and it absolutely showed on screen, the love for knitting and the love for I would say alpaca, let's call it alpaca fleece. So I absolutely enjoyed this movie. I probably will watch it every single year, maybe multiple times in the Christmas season. I can't wait to watch it again next year. In every scene, everybody is wearing such classically beautiful beautiful pieces. We even see the daughter, I think she's maybe about like 10, 9 or 10 years old, and she's wearing this very classic red Argyle sweater. The father too, very classic Argyle style sweaters. And then we see the main character wearing very feminine, draping sweaters. Everything is absolutely beautiful. The colors used, I really enjoyed this movie. I cannot talk more about it. So I highly recommend. So number one is probably, I would say, everything. I would say absolutely everything. My favorite is this beautiful seafoam green number that she wears when she's doing a photo shoot with the main character, and that sort of sparks their little romance. And so I definitely enjoyed this movie as a knitter. I was definitely knitting as I was watching it. So I highly recommend, if you have not watched it already. It is on Netflix. It is on Netflix. So please check it out. And I'm gonna put in a bunch of the ones that I had seen throughout the movie that I absolutely love. So let me know which one your favorite is. So what did you guys think? What movies have you watched? And did you see any knits or crochet pieces that caught your eye? Did I miss anything? Would you put any of these on a higher ranking or maybe a lower ranking? So yeah, let me know in your comments down below. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share if you think it's worth sharing. Follow me on all my socials, and let's be friends. So, and Merry Christmas to everybody who celebrates. And if you didn't, I hope you had a relaxing time off and maybe got some knitting or crocheting done. So share it down below, and Happy New Year. Bye, friends.